Hey, what's up guys? My name is Servando Garcia and I'm making this video to try and help others with things that have helped me. As you probably see, the title of the video is how to overcome stuttering. And I'm somebody who has stuttered my whole entire life. So I'm not some speech therapist that is reading a book to you. I actually know what I'm saying because I've been through this. I know how it's like to stutter. My whole entire life, I've kind of been forced to be an introvert. Or not really forced, at the end of the day, it was my choice. But everything kind of nudged me to be a introvert. And unfortunately, I let it do that. But yeah, growing up, I was always the quiet kid, the shy kid. And yeah, I'd say I'm naturally a little shy, but nowhere to the extent that I actually portray myself as, because in reality I was simply hiding from people's judgment. I was hiding myself from situations that would make me stutter, or risk stuttering in front of people. And that's what I've always that's why I've always been more reserved than others and all that. And now that I am 24, looking back, I realized how big of a mistake that was, how many things that made me miss out on, how many relationships, how many everything. Socializing and simply spending time with others is such an important thing for humans that I wouldn't want anybody else to, make the same mistakes I've made. So that's why I want to help as many people as possible. Not make the same mistake as I did. So this video is straight off the top. I have no script, I have no type of plan. I'm going to just free ball my best advice to people who stutter. And in the future I might make a more organized video, but I've always been a fan of just like a one-on-one, more personalized type of video than like a fucking PowerPoint style, informational video. So anyways, the number one realization that I made that helped me with my stutter is when I realized that the stuttering was not the problem. The problem was how I interpret my fear of judgment. Honestly, that's it. Because if you think about it, if you're like me, and 90% of stutterers are, you don't really stutter by yourself in a room. You don't really stutter talking to your dog, or for example, I still have a brother, but back then he was a baby. I never stuttered talking to him when he was a baby. And why is that? Because they can't judge you. There's no possibility of, it's like you're by yourself, So that was the first thing that made me realize. And shout out to Chase Willis. He used to be a online presence for stuttering. Please go check him out. His videos were the ones that made me realize that. But he hasn't been active for like the past 5 years. But yeah, he has really good stuff. But his videos made me realize that mindset change. And ever since I realized that, I don't know, man, it's just been that's been the biggest change in every single aspect. Because now I don't see my stuttering as a problem. I that helped me embrace my stuttering. Because whatever the harder you push at something, the more power you give to it, So the more I was trying to not stutter, the more it stayed in my life, if that makes sense. Most of the time, I used to go into conversations thinking, let's just come out of this as passing for a fluent speaker. If you think about that, that is the absolute worst mindset you can have approaching a conversation, because you don't get to actually partake in the conversation, because half of your mind is occupied by just trying not to stutter. So you don't get to have deep conversations. They're gonna be more shallow than normal, and then that makes you not really connect with people. And then you think you're not connecting with people because of your stutter, but really what's going on is that you're not connecting with people because half of your brain power is not focused on genuinely having a conversation with this person and simply expressing yourself. It's focused on the complete opposite. It's focused on yourself instead of them, you know, instead of the conversation with them. So that was one huge thing, and that might come off, you might not like that you have to embrace your stutter in a way. I know I didn't like that a long time ago. That idea of embracing your stutter didn't sit right with me, and a hypnotherapist that I went to told me that, and I did not like the idea. I rejected that idea. But now that I understand that the fear of judgment is the problem, it all makes sense. I understand now why you should kind of embrace your stuttering. Because when you do that, there is no reason to fear judgment. Judgment of what? You know? Of a stutter? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks. The more power you give it, the worse it is. So I'd say that mindset change is the number one thing. And the other thing is just action. Just putting in action every single day. I think with that mindset and putting in action to better yourself every single day, to expand your comfort zone every single day, that's it. That's honestly all you need, I'd say. Just the will, the drive to want to let go of your past self and want to become the best speaker that you possibly can. Because it opens up so many doors for you in business and relationships. Just every day is gonna be more enjoyable. There is so much more to it, but it's hard to organize your thoughts in real time and speak them. So I think this video is pretty much the bare minimum of what you need for improving your stutter. And after you do that, after you learn how to improve your stutter, man, the lessons you will learn while doing that, you can apply it to absolutely everything, pretty much anything else in your life. Because all you need to improve anything in life is the conscious thought that you want to improve this thing. Every single day it has to be in your mind. You can't let it go away, because then you go back into this autopilot and you just forget your goals, you know? So write it down, keep it in your mind every single day, and actually put action towards it. And stop caring what people think. But yeah, I think that's the basics. I'm trying to think of anything else to say before I end the video, but comment down below if you have any questions. You can reach out to me on Instagram. I'll leave my handle in the description. But yeah. Oh, and just for clarification, because right now my speech is honestly pretty good. I have stuttered a few times here and there, but honestly it wasn't even because like a stutter. It was just me trying to kind of talk a little too fast, I feel like, and I got jammed up, which is normal. Everybody stutters to some extent, you know. But I'm still trying to find my flow of talking during these videos. I'm going for like a professional but conversational type of style, you know. But anyways, man, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just for clarification, I still stutter. I just recently started this journey like 2 weeks ago. No, I'd say way longer than 2 weeks. Like a month or two, but I just started documenting it 2 weeks ago. So I still stutter, but I am trying to post about it, to document the progress, because I know I'm at the brink of making a breakthrough, and just making progress I've never made it before in my life. I've always tried to improve my stutter, and I've had ups and downs, but this right here, these things that I'm telling you, I'm applying in my own life, and I'm seeing progress I've never seen before. Feel free to check out the rest of my videos. I have not that many because I'm just starting this, but I'm gonna be posting a whole lot more. So yeah, feel free to check that out. But yeah, man, I still stutter, but I would love to find other people who are on the same boat, and we go through this journey together. We can help each other out immensely. There's nothing as powerful as community, for accountability, for just keeping that fire alive inside of you, for absolutely everything, man. So yeah, enough ranting. Like the video if you liked it. Drop a comment if you have anything going through your mind right now, and I'll definitely respond. And like I said, I'm gonna leave my Instagram. Go, if you want to talk privately, that's where you can reach me at. But yeah, man, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and if this resonates with you, please apply it, or please reach out and I'll help you apply it. This brings joy to me. I want to help people. Like, that's fun to me. So please reach out to me. I'm not trying to sell anything. I don't have anything to sell yet. Like, I'm still going through this journey, you know. So I'm here to help as much as I can. It's all right. Talk to you guys on the next video.